everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Black Book. This might be the ending. If this isn't the last episode, then it's probably next time. Because last time ended off with us defeating the spinner, taking down her giant spider of death. Alexander was there and somehow didn't die, but he was absolutely no help. So, we make it to the spinner's house. We, got one shot by her spider a couple of times, but eventually we confronted her and got the black book back. And we just talked for a little bit. She tried to get us to side with her, and we said no. So, eventually, we ended up fighting her after Alexander popped up and, took a hit that should have killed him but didn't. We beat the spinner, Alexander's fine, and we say we're going to meet him at McHale's Crossroads for, to break the final seal, where yeah, all that. And so we finally make it back home, and the house is dark and empty, and Egor's nowhere to be found, but he did make this special Kupala salve and went flying off somewheres, apparently. So our goal is to go track him down. But both Karnish and Morteshka are both staying here. So this might be our final goodbye to these two. And one more time dealing with the chorts and checking the book, but we're probably heading out on our final adventure right here with Vasilisa. So let's say goodbye to our friends, I suppose. Hello, Karnish.
I can fly with you. We'll find the old man.
Don't bother. I'll be back shortly. The last thing I need is to have to look for you in the rain.
Grrr, don't forget, I'm not your average crow.
I mean, yeah, he's a full-blown Leishi with his own force and his own power source. He is very powerful.
All right, Vasilisa, as you see fit.
But I suppose thematically we need a reason to leave him behind to do this on our own, so it makes sense. Roshka.
I don't know, Vasia. Is it such a good idea to go alone?
It'll be quicker this way. We'll be back soon, me and Grandpa.
You're setting that one up a little bit too well, Vasilisa.
I feel a bit uneasy. Perhaps it's my sorcery finally waking up.
It's just the gloomy weather, with this rain and all. Don't let it get to your head.
Don't worry, Proshka. Everything will be fine. Totally. I totally believe that. I think Vasilisa believes that. And us viewing this and playing through this, we totally believe that too, right? Right. Totally not complete sarcasm. But one more time dealing with the shorts. Theodore, all the rest. And Draco. And Draco? Mikulka! No, you're Draco. I'm not getting their names right. I can actually only name 3 of them correctly at any given time, and that's it. You can go there. You can go there, and Yuvizelko, however you actually pronounce that. One more look at the book. There we go, it didn't want to load. Too many pages now, I guess. Can't look at the dead seal yet. We're at 33 out of 33. I think this is probably the setup I currently want. At this point, I might replace Kane. Or the Moon Brothers. I'll replace... Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of Kane. And I think that might be the only thing I actually care about getting rid of. Actually, no, I only want one copy of Grandfather Adami. And probably get rid of Lotan the Pleaser and get rid of... Is that good? That might be good. Thin it down just a tiny bit. Sure, that will work, I suppose. So, exit. What's in items? Oh yeah, the Kupala salve. And spider belt. Spider web belt. Enemy attacks deal -3. Not very important to us. I don't know if we're going to actually reach level 19 before the end of the game. It's going to be very close, but I think we're good to go. Lonely Grave. Should I visit his grave? Oh, this is our final adventure. Definitely. Very dark and gloomy.
Soon your coffin lid will break. I'll take you out from that road. From the afterlife myself. I've broken all the seals but one. I've done so much. I've suffered so much.
We've done so much wrong.
And so many people have helped me. One was turned into a wolf before I saved him. And saved another from werewolves. I've been everywhere, walked every road. To get to Yurisba without doors and windows. I've been to a hidden village and saved it from the fog.
This is the end. This is like a total recap moment. Like, before we go into the final chapter.
I've walked all over, my shoes almost worn to bits. To perform the ritual of the fern flower.
And now we have a magical flower in our hand.
I met an evil witch in the town of Chirding. And tamed the possessed icon. And healed Egor from the fever.
Yeah, we've done a lot.
For you, I took the flower, the color of the sun itself.
All in your name, also we could save you, and we will succeed.
I don't need to send a letter to bring you this news. I will get to you myself. Just you wait. Just be strong for a little while longer. I'll wash myself off in the waters, and all of this sorcery of mine will be gone.
Morteshka. About Uncle Sava. I once had a Koldun for a neighbor, Uncle Sava. I remember when it was his time to go, he suffered a lot. Shorts don't let go so easily. His nephew, Grisha, who loved his uncle very much, stroked his head. Then the Koldun said, "My boy, take one of them." And he slapped him on the shoulder. "No, Grisha, give it back," screamed the boy's mother. Grisha slapped his uncle back. "Sorry, uncle, take it back." Sava once again writhed in agony as the torch came back to him. After that, Grisha took a glass, one that his uncle used to drink from, filled it with holy water and put it in a stove, underneath the chimney. The water in the glass boiled, turned red, and the Koldun went silent and died. The water washed away his sins, and he went to heaven at once. Okay.
I don't know what to do. What to think of my grandpa.
Yeah, that was another thing. We totally got warned that Egor was only after this so that we could take over when all of his demons so that he could pass peacefully, and that he didn't really care about us, but that was from the spinner. I'm not sure what we can believe. Although it's very much setting it up so that that might actually be the case. This is taking a dark turn.
Where is he now? My father. My mentor. What is he up to? You can't help me from beneath Mother Earth. Even if he's up to no good, he won't stop me. I won't be stopped at the very door. It is not in vain that I've opened the seals. I feel a great power in me.
You are filled with determination.
It will be enough to bring you back to me.
Herbalist. Herbalists collect witching herbs during Kupala night. So she's just saying that even if Egor has been lying to her the whole time, she's still not going to let him stop her, despite the fact that he's her grandfather. Good for you, Vasya. Take that. Did we just buy out the entire stock because we can? Sure. I have an insane amount of money that I'm not using. Just buy all the stuff that might be useful to us. That. Sure, just in case. That in case. Sure, we'll buy these, because why not? Sure, we just spend a whole bunch of money. What we have a whole bunch of money to spend, so it works out. The field. If I fly up over the field, I'll be able to see the entire Cherdin Uyezd. We just almost got struck by lightning. Egor. This is the battle music.
Grandpa, it's you.
Here we go.
Why aren't you in Ari's bar? Why did you make the ointment? You didn't say anything about it to me.
Can I go into the settings real quick? The voice gets maxed out. I'm gonna turn effects down to 80. Maybe 75? Because, like, the storm's way louder than the, like, talking. Let's see if that's a little bit better.
Why would we need to fly for the last seal? Or did you need strength?
It's a little bit better.
Vasilisa, I don't know whether I can do this.
You what?
I must. I must.
No, this can't be.
Vasilisa, only one seal is left. The time has come to give me back the book.
I had a feeling.
And you too. This is my book and my wish.
Believe me, you won't need it.
Egor. You're gonna make us do it. I know.
I don't understand. You wanted to take the book from me this whole time? So the spinner was telling the truth. You raised me just to give your chores to someone?
So what?
Yeah.
As if you didn't know it yourself. Didn't I teach you what it means to be a Khaldun? I've always wanted what is best for you.
And now you're planning to kill us and take back the Black Book. How is that what's best for us?
And you? I want to be a peasant, want to get married. Ha! Didn't you see how these peasant women live?
I mean, fair.
Every second child they bear dies in his sleep.
To suffocate a child in his sleep by accident. Yeah.
I raised you as a witch. You would have been forfeit were it not for me.
You think I should thank you? For raising me like a cow in a slaughterhouse?
Yeah. Like, I raised you to be powerful. You should be thanking me for everything. Like, no. You are currently planning on killing us and stealing our stuff. So, no?
Daughter, all right.
I know well enough what you need, girl.
I have a feeling something's about to get revealed. I'll see if it gets revealed before I say it.
You always listen to what I say. Now do the same and give me back the book.
No.
The wish is too important for me. Not for you. Did I open all the seals for naught?
Don't argue back with your grandfather. I don't want to harm you, girl, but I need the book.
What do you even want to wish for? Like, I might be more agreeable if you gave me an actual answer to that question.
We mustn't waste the wish on that no good boy of yours.
Egor's really planning on fighting us. Here we go. Khaldun, cunning, cursed. Hides of intentions. Herbs don't have any effect. On him or me? Okay, 333 health. I'm assuming I can still see that this means he's using two things. I just can't see what they are. Okay, so what to do, I mean... How do I want to do this? 3 pages. Gesture immediate. Learn the next 3 I haven't even gotten to use pause module yet. Learn the next 3, discard any, and then take 1 page. Gesture immediate, it's free. You can choose a page and manipulate it with your Zagover. Are these the ones I'm discarding? Discarding you, definitely. I don't think I want to draw any of these. So what did I draw? Oh, Fierce Wind. Let's grandfather a Dami. And I'll read Rage. I don't want to do this. All those I can't use anymore. George the Father, Tickling? Or do I save Tickling for next turn? And just do a couple of curses. And Fierce Wind. I'll do that. Sure, I guess that works. You get the first 2 hits in. Shandi, that's a lot of shielding. Shroud. Spell Disease, what does that do? Oh, shield left over at the turn ends deal... Does that mean that if he has shielding left, I'll take damage? Or if I have shielding left, I'll take damage? Oh, that looks like it's gonna hurt. He's doing an attack that does damage times 6. Let's see. Key Tongue's free. Take a current maximum of pages. Sure, why not? I just got a new Fierce Wind. And a new Key Tongue. George the Father. New Chain. I guess one of the Ticklings, because I'm just going to do that, I think? Sure, he gets to hit in first. I'm assuming I'm not going to die here? That's a lot of shielding. Lightning Strike. Oh, thank you for 48 bless. He just killed himself on me. That was a bad idea. 1 damage 6 times. That just boosted my bless like crazy because of rage. That worked perfectly. You can't stop us, Egor.
Give back the book, and Zagavars won't be necessary.
You can't stop us, and you can't force us to give it to you. So, stop. Round 2. Now we're doing it in the air.
You don't get it, do you, Grandpa? I'll kill you before you utter one more Zagabur.
Don't be arrogant, granddaughter. I've scolded you so many times, and I will do my parental duty one last time.
Stop this. Just tell me why you want that wish, and we might actually come to an agreement.
I know what's better for you. Breaking the last seal of the book. You think that's an easy feat, do you?
No, it's called a death seal. I'm assuming it requires some sort of death. The yours do?
Better if I did that. I'm old and beyond forgiveness.
I'm a witch. I don't care for forgiveness. You are using me. You still do.
I've been helping you when you yourself didn't know what was best for you.
Here we go.
You think your beloved one killed himself?
Yeah, here it comes. This was the reveal I was waiting for. Because the way he was talking, it's that he killed himself, but it was questioning that. Like, it said it was under mysterious circumstances, and Vasya couldn't actually believe it. I had a feeling this might be coming.
I did everything for your sake, even forfeiting my own salvation.
No,
Egor.
this can't be.
Sadly, it is. It's time. Yeah, this is, I think, ending in a very certain way.
That was the only way to become a true Khaldun.
No. No! Damned Khaldun! Your deeds are more poisonous than the cobwebs of the spinner!
Here we go. Proper round 2. Khaldun, immunity to cursed and untouchable. Okay, now I know what he's doing at least. So he's shielding himself a lot and giving himself ward. I probably have enough to just burst through it though. Find key and read it. Give me Bellower again, just in case he tries to use a lightning strike. Key tongue for free. I don't want to do this. Pious words. Moon Brothers Curse. Save everything else for next turn. Sure, he'll be left with some shielding, but actually no he won't. I'll break through all the shielding and do a little bit of damage. Or no, I forgot he was doing 40 shield instead of 30. I think I might still break all the shield. Yep. Oh yeah, I can't curse him, forgot about that. And Key Tongue, deal 25 in total. Let's see, 30. Inflicts damage equal to the sum of target statuses. So I'm assuming that means it's going to do 22 damage to me, if I understand what that means properly. Tickling. Gestures aren't counted for Khaldun battles, so those are free. Gesture immediates. Learn in next 3 pages, discard any number and take 1. Discard all of them. What do I draw instead? Curse. Breakbone. Tickling. Breakbone won't do damage, actually. Because it's style and I technically used a white card there. That's probably not worth it. Tickling's going to do a lot. I can use one more non-gesture page, I think. So Ognevitsa. And I don't think I kill right here, but it's close. And I do go first. So if I'm not going to kill anyways, it's probably worth it just to go all out. So I'll new chain a Fierce Wind, I suppose. And use that one. He'll still shield himself a lot, but I'll still do a lot of damage. I get a lot extra bless here. Tickling, burst through like it's nothing. Fierce Wind does a lot and takes him down. Goodbye, Egor. He fell like 3 times there. Oh, hi, Egor.
This is who you truly are, Egor.
So, he's not just a Khaldun, he's actually demonic. Got it.
Damn sorcery takes its toll.
I suppose he became demonic from all the sorcery. More likely.
Enough fooling around. Give me the book.
I won't do that, Egor.
Vasha, I'll make everything right.
Too late! You should have never adopted me!
Ha! You don't know yourself well enough? If not for me, the Vilgort rebel would have sent you to the graveyard faster than you'd learn your first word.
What do you mean?
But enough of this, Vasilisa. I know you'll never forgive me.
Oh, does he just mean like they couldn't have actually properly taken care of me when our parents died, and so you probably would have died too? Is that what I assume you're getting at? So you're like, we protected you, I saved your life. That means you should work for me and give me everything I want.
And you won't have to. I'll turn the tides of time back with my will. There won't be anything, neither Prokopi, nor Timoshka, nor the book itself. She would never leave the Sukharev's tower.
Huh? What does that mean? Like, you're trying to turn back time so nothing bad ever happened. Are you trying to turn back to before witchcraft existed? Is that what that means?
There will be nothing then. Neither my horns, nor your grief.
Lies again! I better speak my wish myself!
Egor.
You needn't hold on to your book. It's true that your fiancé is dealing with charts.
Huh?
Passing aerial tall houses, I bet. Soon he'll meet St. Peter at the gates.
The last seal needs a dead Khaldun. I won't be the one!
Yeah. We're at the crossroads. This is where everything must happen. And thus it will. Egor's true form. Truly demonic at this point. Spike hefty. Limits the maximum damage received by 30. Eternal unremovable. Deals 15 damage whenever he takes damage. He's no longer a Khaldun though. So he no longer gets that boost. Problem is, I no longer use shielding cards. This might be an issue. Sure, that's free. We'll just get some extra cards. Why not? Limits the maximum damage received by 30. Find order and read it. We'll grab a curse, I suppose. I think I want rage. Actually, kind of wish he had the Khaldun boost. I wish he had the Khaldun boost so that. Actually, no. I wish I could do a bellower and then get hit, and then I wish I could do bellower, do his turn, and then do my turn for attacking. That's kind of what I wish I could do. Ognevitsa. Highest word? I guess. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here, actually. How do I do this? I can use 3 herbs. Odolin herb? That just boosts that? Bless, why not? And I think I want a little bit of shielding. Or do I want to heal up a little bit? I'll heal a little bit. And then I'll do my turn. This might be an issue. I have a lot of bless. But Spikes is straight up just gonna kill me. He's gonna give himself regen? I don't know if I can deal with that, actually. How do I want to do this? I think I needed to draw Tickle here. I definitely need to heal, but I'm out of the really good healing stuff. How do I do this? Oh, that only revives me with 1 health. That's an issue. Articulacy orders? I'm definitely using herbs here. There's no way around it. Can I remove his buff? Because if I can remove those spikes, I have no problem here. Immortal herb. Let's see. Remove 1 positive status from the enemy. There we go, get rid of the spikes. I forgot I bought that. That was so good of me to remember. So, Breakbone will boost my bless a lot. That. Fierce Ognjevica. Find a key and read it. Let's grab out an extra bellower, I guess. And then I want a Fierce Wind. I'm doing a lot of damage here. I'm doing even more than I thought I was. I have a whole lot of bless. He has 30 regen. Oh! We're opening up a portal to the underworld as we fight.
You're not even human anymore, Grandpa. Look what your sins have done to you.
They wanted a climactic fight and they got it. I still don't have tickling, really. Plus Mostral. I'll get rid of those 2. Choose, and then I should just draw tickling, right? I do. Tickling does 82. It will actually go up to 90 because I get 8 more bless. 90 times 3 is 270. I just need a little bit more damage. New chain, the Fierce Wind I'm going to use because why not? No, not... Yeah, Fierce Wind, that's what I want. Oh, hold on. 82 times 3. 88 to all enemies. 88, then 80. And those aren't even the top numbers there. Those get higher. Our damage output is ridiculous, and I love it. This was a close one. Definitely had to use herbs. But, goodbye, grandfather. Oh yeah, his max damage he takes is 30. That's right. Forgot about that part. I get stronger here.
There is little time left, Vasilisa. The gates of hell are opening.
You won't get it back. Stand back, Grandpa.
I mean, if it backs off, he falls.
And let you rob us of this one chance. Never!
Unless I get really unlucky. Waste 30. I need to kill him this turn. Can I? Okay, tickling. So, 30 times 3, 90. Another 30. It should do 135. I broke the bless. I broke blessed. It doesn't even accurately pop up here anymore. Because I broke over 99, I assume. Let's new chain tickling. I don't think I need to. I think I already win here. But just in case, just in case. Moon Brothers. 797 damage. If it wasn't, if he didn't have max damage I can do to him each turn, it would be so good. But alright, that should be enough. I'm doing damage 6 times, each one max 30, which is a max of 180. And he only has 120 left. 122. Goodbye. Dead man. Don't need any of them. 420, 4,200 experience, new level. Is this not over? This feels like a climax, but we're about to break the last seal. But we're still getting experience. It's kind of not important at this point. Continue. Goodbye, Egor.
This is true.
You see now, old man?
You were right when you said you were much too powerful for a toothless coldoon like me. I don't regret my decision. Who cares about your man?
We do. That's why we did everything.
But I did what I had to do for my granddaughter. Just look at yourself. The Baron Gubernia has never seen such a powerful witch. There perhaps hasn't been one so powerful even in the whole of Russia.
Fair enough, but we're not in this for power. Did we become in it for power? We're probably pretty close to letting power consume us, if I want to play it that way.
You shouldn't have betrayed me.
Enough! Do what you must. I didn't raise a weakling. You wouldn't have broken the seals otherwise, even if you were thrice destined to do so. I am ready to face the abyss. I always have been.
Am I actually gonna get the choice here? No. No, Vasily's just tossing him.
Well, what are you waiting for? Do it, Vasha! The time has come to break the seventh seal.
Alexander! Alexander's not even here! Throw the book, push old Egor, or push Alexander. I feel robbed about the fact that Alexander was supposed to be here but wasn't. Like, I think I saw him there a moment ago. Actually, there's like screen panned over, but he didn't do anything. Push old Egor. Goodbye, grandfather.
Go to hell, Grandpa.
Yeah, that puts us almost to 1,000 sins. We break the final seal. Curious if pushing Alexander would have given us 100 sins instead. Oh, did we just fall in too? Worthy. The final seal. The dead seal breaks. Oh! We're being grabbed by a demon.
I'm in hell again.
Hi, Demon General.
But what of my wish? What is that?
I'm curious. It's of the underworld. But before we go anywheres, level 19. Finally get that. What did I want to grab? Kinda nothing. I suppose I'll pick up the thing that lets me use an extra herb each turn. Why not? Levels might still be important. Like, we might not actually be done. We might have one more thing to do. But, hold on. The Dead Seal has pages to learn. We're not done. Okay. Kind of expecting to be done at this point. Gesture well-versed bless George the Pious? That's amazing. So we're not done. I thought we were done.
What the devil are you?
Welcome, my lady.
What's going on? I can raise my hand to cross myself.
You were initiated a long time ago, Vasilisa.
Huh?
And now you are here, before the gates of hell.
Okay. So, the actual entrance to the underworld proper, we are here in a not great place after just killing our grandfather. That was a thing. Okay.
It means that the baptism is undone.
New encyclopedia entry. Dechristening. Part of a Khulduun's initiation is the ritual of dechristening, or in other words, the rejection of God. For the rest of a Khulduun's life, God is replaced with Satan. Thus, a Khulduun cannot cross himself, pray, or partake in Christian ceremonies. The initiate must rip off his cross and toss it over his left shoulder, or load a gun with it and shoot into the right-hand corner of a banya. After this, a fiery beast will appear, and the neophyte must crawl into its maw. Okay.
Now you will have to manage without the sign of cross. However, there is little strength in human pranks. But don't despair, since the Black Book is with you.
You won't get it.
What's... No, he's not after it. He's probably the only person I think who's not after it. He just said we have it.
You shouldn't let wild fear assail your soul. That would cause you to recoil from the noblest of solutions.
Huh? That was very eloquently put, to the point where I almost didn't understand what you said. Don't let fear assail your soul. Don't let fear make you make rash decisions.
I know that many wish for its power. I don't need it. My power is in my connections. I only wish to help you, my lady.
Okay.
Please, let me be your guide.
What type of demon are you?
You know my name, but I don't know yours, it seems.
Prince Citri at your service.
Okay, so yeah, you're one of the princes of the underworld, I suppose.
What a strange name.
Hitri, okay.
The name Vasilisa seems weird, as well to the ear of a demonic creature.
And
So
it's
here?
the Abyss. Okay.
Before you are the gates poets sing about. You've came all this way, but I never doubted your strength for a moment.
So you knew about me.
For a long time, I believed that you would reach the Black Book, my lady.
Well, thanks for the belief, I suppose. And why do you keep calling me that?
No lady, just a girl from Vigor.
Who also just happens to be the most powerful witch in maybe all of history. But, you know, whatever.
Oh, but the one who broke all the seals has so much more power than an ordinary girl. Much more. I'm here to guide you, like Virgil. It is not an easy journey through wilderness of hell.
I was actually thinking that this might be like Dante's Inferno. And we have been getting exact references to that, I suppose. But the wish.
I want to find my groom. What of that wish? Book, bring me my betrothed. Nothing.
That's gonna take more work than we thought it would.
Hey, you! Local chore, tell me now, how to make the book fulfill my wish?
A wish? It is true. The wish of the one who opens the Black Book will be fulfilled.
Okay.
How can I make the book fulfill it?
But who am I to know this? Just a mere prince.
Oh, I don't know. You'll have to figure that out on your own, I
The
suppose.
only place where we can find the answers is the throne of hell.
Okay, so we're gonna go speak directly to Satan. Got it.
Then guide me to this throne. And how much time is left until the 40th day is over?
Don't worry, my lady. Time passes differently. And will be as swift as the hounds of hell.
Okay.
But what is that? Several demons are flying towards us.
We have to fight, if so bring it on.
The rumors have already spread, it seems. They are flying to get your help.
Okay, no. I suppose we're talking to these demons. Are we gonna get a rest plane in here? Chapter 7, How Sinners Suffer in the Underworld.
Hell is fickle. It shows itself in different guises to every visitor. To get to the center of the abyss, we need to overcome your first trial.
Okay.
That is to pass the Palace of Andromeles. You will know everything.
Okay.
In due time.
So, we weren't done after breaking the last seal. I suppose that makes sense. Oh, I like your cute little picture down here. And we actually have to speak and help demons. But we no longer have real companions at this point. Main task. Make a wish come true. To make your wish come true, you must reach the very center of the underworld. Your first obstacle is the lord of this domain, Andromelius. Do we have to pass through the 7 circles? Is that what we're gonna have to do? That would make sense, I suppose. But okay. I thought that was gonna be the ending point, and we were just gonna like, okay, we beat everything, we're done. But nope. Nope, not where we end off. Oh, I thought this was either the last or second to last episode, but nope, we apparently have 7 more things to go through or something. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.